Well, the D-backs hit back-to-back homers in Game 1, and Jimmy Norp only allowed one base runner. With pressure now building for the Coastal Cobras, the time is now to retaliate on the West Coast. Hello everybody and welcome back to SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California. I'm Kyle Schultz alongside Tommy Coughlin, ready to give you Game 2. And frankly, I was shocked by the D-backs offense in that first game, especially the back-to-back homers. So we'll see how the Cobras pitching bounce back.
Yeah, it was, the aces dominated, right? We expected that. Barron threw well, Norp threw well, but the D-backs came through first. So now, tough decision ahead for manager Drew Davis. Do you leave Barron out there, or do you put in the rookie B in? It's gonna be interesting to see.
All right, Game 2 coming up, here we go. All right, Game 2 starts now. Drew Davis to lead off for the Cobras. D-backs are home in this one. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. One down. What a pitch from Jimmy Norp at 72. He got him. Can Jimmy get there? He will! 1, 2, 3, go the Cobras in the top of the frame. Now let's see if the D-backs can jump on the board first here in Game 2. And yes, that's right, Brendan Baranowski will get the start here in Game 2. He's got a 2-2 record with a 1.50 ERA this postseason so far. Oh, swing and a miss. Barron got him. Hey! God! Home run in Game 2! It's 1-0. Downtown Diamondbacks. Oh, that one left in a hurry. And he's got home runs in both games already in the World Series. How about this kid? Took a lot of hate early on in the year. Didn't let that affect him. And now he's blossoming at the right time in California.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Good. Shima to left field will not leave the yard, and Drew makes the play. 2 down for Jimmy. Hard hit to Drew. Can he make the play? Got him, I believe, by a half step. We might have to take a look at that one. Norp gestures for us to review it. We're gonna take an official review on that one. We have an official challenge from Jimmy.
I'm in.
All right, after review, that call is overturned. Jimmy is safe at first base. Here's the pitch from Barron. Swing and a miss, he got him. The review does not turn out to affect Baranowski. He gets out of that one. All right, let's see how much fight the Cobras have. Game 2, down 1-0. Ball 4. Low! Ball 4, first and second. This is what the Cubs need. What a pitch from Jimmy Norp. 1 down. Ball 4. The Cobras have loaded them up here in Game 2. Down 1-0. They need to capitalize here. To left field, fair ball! He's gonna get it running, and he's safe at third! Tie ball game! Sawyer BN gets it done! Wow, that's big for him.
Safe!
into the zone. Strike 3. 2 down for Drew Davis. The Cobras captain, an MLW veteran, has a big chance right here to have a legacy moment. Fair ball back to Jimmy. Has trouble with it. The kick. I think he beat it at home. BN beats out the throw.
Review it.
We're gonna take a look at that one as well. But the call on the field is safe. We think BN got the foot in there. But how about the kick play, the sequel? After review, that call stands. He's safe at home, and the Cobras have the lead. He left it, and the Cobras get an insurance run. It's 3-1 now in the second. 2 strikes on Sean. Here's Norp. Oh, what a slider! That is one of the best pitches of the season. Flynn lunged to go out and get it. Misses. But the damage is already done that inning. It's 3-1 Cobras. Fair ball. Drew Davis got him at first. Had a little bit of trouble with that one in left field. But Drew regroups. Throws a dart to Sean, and we've got one away. Missed up, ball 4. Jimmy's on again. What a pitch off the corner! Brendan Baranoff, the corner crook. Hating like Bob Ross. Swing and a miss! He got him! Shima was hesitant. Baranowski locks in, and it's 3-1 as we head to the third here at SoFi Stadium in sunny California. Swing and a miss! He got him on strikes. Swing and a miss! Nice pitch from Jimmy Norp. 2 down. Swing and a miss! He got him on strikes. Last call for the Diamondbacks in game 2. Here we go, it's a 3-1 ball game. Outside, ball 4. Jimmy works himself on. Outside, he walked him. First and second for Michael Shima. Nobody out. To right field in the yard. Flynn makes the play for the first out of the inning. That's a big one for Baranowski and company. Shot to right field! That one is gone! Jimmy Norp walked off home run in game 2! Oh my goodness! Unbelievable! Come on, baby, let's go! Jimmy Norp is unreal! Walk-off shot. Oh my goodness. An all-time moment in MLW history. Shot to right field! Let's go, Jim! Shot to right field! Let's go, Jim! Keep playing. now, the Diamondbacks are 1 win away from going back-to-back. Just one moment. Walk-off home run. Take me through that play, what you were looking for, and then as the ball went over the fence, what's that feeling like?
Yeah, the ball over the fence was one of the craziest feelings ever. Like you said, it's a walk-off home in the World Series. I kind of said the same thing last year, but it's like every kid's dream, and now we're doing it at one of the biggest stadiums in the world, so now it's even crazier to me. But yeah, I was Barron was starting to struggle with the drop ball a little bit. I was sitting on the riser, 2-1. He threw it. It was actually a pretty good pitch, low and away, which is where most guys in this league, they know it's my weakness, but it was a good piece of hitting by me to hit it over the right field wall.
And then courtesy of Jonah Heath. You guys were up 1-0 on that solo shot. Just take me through that play and just how big that is for you guys to always jump on the board early.
I don't know. I felt good in the first game. I was seeing it well, so I gave it a ride and it happened to go out. So I was just happy to see that.
And then Michael Shima, being up 2-0 in the World Series, what's the feeling like?
You know, I love playing the game of wiffle ball, but just the atmosphere.
Yes.
This is amazing. SoFi Stadium, it's huge.
Yep.
You got some crowd wherever they are.
Mostly the employees of SoFi Stadium.
Right. But no, it's just crazy, and to be up 2-0 is nice.
Yep. Well, hey, good luck, guys, in the series moving forward. Game 3 is going to be dropping Friday on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But without further ado, guys, click in that corner to subscribe to MLW and see the last video from us in that corner. As always, all of our links are going to be in that description below. We'll see you next time.
So I had a couple questions, you know, coming from the fans. And first one was just, when did you, Kyle, you know, everyone involved come up with the idea to play at SoFi? Or was it someone from, you know, the stadium that kind of contacted you guys first? Like, how did the setup even happen?
Yes. So, as you know, Jack, like we kind of already had like this pro stadium thing like going for us, and we wanted to do it more and more because we saw the results we were getting on YouTube. It's cool for us, creates a cool video, a cool environment, a cool thumbnail, and just another level up in the MLW stepping stone, you know?
Right.
So we had done the Toledo thing this year. That's a baseball ballpark, of course, and we have, you know, more MLB stadiums that we would love to do in the future and are trying to work on right now, lining those up for 2023. But as I kind of mentioned when we first announced this, like doing SoFi Stadium or, I mean, any like football stadium, I don't think was really within our realm of possibility for the 2022 season. It wasn't something we worked on over the offseason making happen and tried to jump through a billion hoops to make happen. We didn't really have any connections in that field to try to get into somewhere like SoFi Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something we both like dreamt of doing. And we wanted to start working towards that. Like I said, MLB stadiums and, you know, top level pro stadiums for the following years. But like I said, for this year, we only had, going into it, we had the Toledo series lined up, we had the Oklahoma series lined up, and the MLB series lined up. So we had 3 out-of-state series, which was pretty cool. You know, a big step up for us. Last year we only did the one that was the Oklahoma series. The rest was all at the Meadows. So we were proud of that number.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to, if I had my phone in my hand, I'd be able to look at the date, but it was probably at the end of May.
Okay.
End of May, I think it was. I was out to dinner with my friends. I had just parked, actually. I'd parked my car and was about to go inside to a restaurant in Brighton called Sushi Zen, grabbing some sushi with the fellas. Delicious. And, you know, kind of like when you're waiting for everyone else to arrive, you don't want to walk in alone. It was in that period of 5 minutes where I was there, and just a Gmail message popped up on my phone. It just said, "Hello from SoFi Stadium." That was the headline.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what's this? So I opened it right away, was reading it, and then I texted Kyle, and I was like, yo, is this real? And he's like, yeah, I see it. I think it is, because I Googled such and such person on LinkedIn, and it says they're, you know, a SoFi staff employee member. So then that whole entire dinner, I'm like, oh my God, this would be insane if we could get into SoFi Stadium. I didn't say anything to my friends,
right?
But I was thinking that the whole time. And, you know, some weeks pass, we get on the phone with the staff, all that kind of stuff. So what I'm trying to get at, Jack, is it would not have been, I shouldn't say it wouldn't have been possible, but it was not in our minds that we were going to achieve something like that.
It wasn't in the realm of possibilities, or at least you thought.
Not really. That was something that kind of fell into the opportunity to try to make that happen kind of fell into our lap. And then as soon as that occurred, me and Kyle knew that it was our duty to make it happen. Like we couldn't pass on
It was
this.
right place, right time.
And you worry about, like doing something too big, too quick and that kind of stuff. But once again, you don't know when an opportunity like that will pop up again. So once we had a contact there and it sounded like it would be possible, I think their initial thoughts, like that first email I read, was kind of just, it was very generic. Like, we'd love to work with you. Let us know if you're ever interested in coming to SoFi Stadium. We're like, okay, well, what does that actually mean?
Right.
So it was Kyle's idea originally, like, we should do the World Series there. Like, that would be insane. Like, not a tournament, not like a little public event, like the World Series. Because while it is awesome to do stuff like tournaments and events like that, as you guys can see from like a brand standpoint, it doesn't help us as much like build MLW's platform on social media. It's great for a community builder, but when you do something of this magnitude, like we wanted to be able to explode it on the internet. And like the core of our content, like the MLW League's season is what always does the best.
Right.
And so that's why we incorporated it into that. And I think it all worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I think that was the right decision. I mean, the tournament videos are great, and the tournament events are so cool and so awesome.
Amazing. But that's like what puts it all into perspective.
Yeah, it does. But in terms of actually, blowing up views and getting something that's really going to draw in a lot of attention, like there was no other way. It had to be the World Series. So that's really cool. It's amazing how things work out like that. You know what I
is,
mean?
and it's something that I kind of realized like on the fly last year, almost. Well, not on the fly, but in a sense, like the Oklahoma series kind of birthed this whole thing for us, because the Oklahoma series 2021 was our best video ever on YouTube by far. It was our first ever 2 million views. It's leaps and bounds ahead of every other video we do. So what that shows is, and I can relate this to a lot of other big YouTubers like Dude Perfect and stuff, is the audience loves to see different things from you if the core of the content doesn't change. It's like if we had went to the Oklahoma venue, that, mini Fenway replica, and did like a pickup game or a scrimmage or whatever, it would not have done the same thing as if we just brought MLW Wiffle Ball to Oklahoma and did the same thing at a different location. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's keeping the core of what people are watching the exact same, just in like a fresh, cool, new environment.
Makes sense.
So you gotta like manipulate the product just enough to where it's like different, but not
totally
out of left field different.
Right.
Yeah.
Good
Like, for example, what did I say? Oh, left field. No pun intended. But like Dude Perfect does a great job at that. Like when they incorporate certain brands into their products, like they've promoted toys for Hasbro games in the past, and they've done Nerf products, but like it's still a trick shot video. It's not like some cheesy ad or anything like that, or something totally new. It's like still Dude Perfect doing trick shots. It's just a little bit of a twist. That makes sense. So the SoFi Stadium thing is exactly that. It's just our league's World Series on the biggest stage in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So you lock it down. How when did you like know you guys were going? Like for sure.
We knew for sure. Well, we were pretty much certain like come All-Star break, like 4th of July, that time frame. But only Kyle and I knew at that point. And then we still really hadn't crossed the T's and dotted the I's yet on the whole thing. But we felt it was necessary and appropriate to like tell everybody else, just so everyone was on the same playing field going into the second half of the season. So we informed everybody. All the players pretty much knew prior to the second half of the season. After the All-Star game, all the players that came to the field, like I had told, like, by the way, guys, like this is what's happening. So then they all knew what they were playing for. Because if me and Kyle knew, that wouldn't really be fair to everybody else. Like, how much was at stake here?
So like when you knew that you guys were pretty much going to go there, how hard was it to not like tell anyone? You know what I mean? Tell someone.
For me, not that hard, to be honest. I'm used to that kind of stuff. Just part of the job, I guess. Like YouTube, what we do is different than other YouTubers in the sense that like other YouTubers' videos, I guess, aren't as enticing to know like what happens beforehand, if that makes sense. Like I watch a YouTuber, for example, named Marco, who like does custom shoes. He does custom things. He does art.